Twitter is removing two-factor authorization for free users. Oh, lovely. Twitter is planning to unveil a new policy as soon as this afternoon that only Blue subscribers will be able to use SMS-based two-factor authentication, according to company sources. Wait, what? So they're just literally like making it easier to hack if you don't have Twitter Blue? You know what's crazy about this? Authorization apps are free. SMS-based two-factor authentication costs money. I mean, there's no way. They can't take down other authorization services across the board, right? It's just for SMS-based ones, I think. I think revoking active two-factor authorization setups is literally unheard in the industry. Yeah, I don't think they'll do that. That would be bananas. I don't think that that's going to happen. Seems like Twitter has completely given up trying to grow the platform. Seems like they're just trying to squeeze the existing users for money before the place becomes big. Yeah, except the silly part of this is that like 118,000 people have signed up only for Blue. You understand? So like that project is an absolute failure. 118,000 people have signed up for Twitter Blue. That number is so laughable. It is a laughable amount. So, instead of offering more services with Twitter Blue, if he tries to paywall certain things that you could get for free, I don't know what to tell you. I feel like it's just going to make it worse. Give it to Elon, though. Charging people to use two-factor authentication is pretty innovative. No one else would have ever do this, but he's really revolutionizing. Yeah, I mean, he's profit-seeking in ways that, like, demonstrably cause more harm to his platform, but I doubt that they will actually eliminate all of the other authenticators. There's no way.
Ben Shapiro, I was talking to him about this recently, and he said something quite witty, which was that, well, at home he's a communist, right, with his kids. Well, it's from each according to their ability to each according to their need.
Sure.
And that's right, because with your children, you're trying to keep things equitable in terms of outcome even, and you are calling on them to deliver what they can, and you provide to them what they need. And then...
Wait, what? I mean, no, he's not wrong. Guys, don't jump to immediately say Jordan Peterson is bad. He is bad. What he's describing is not wrong. I'm sure he will this up somehow, but like that is a fundamental principle of Marxism. So not the equality of outcome part. That part is silly. That's not Marxist at all. But it doesn't matter.
It's an open question, especially if you're not particularly mature in your thinking. It's an open question. Well, why can't we use exactly those principles to govern, well, large corporations or educational institutions or the world as a totality? And the answer to that seems to me to be something like the most fundamental feminine ethos does not scale. It's a local ethos. It's for infants and family members, fundamentally. Ben Shapiro, I was talking to him.
What?
Corporations or educational institutions or the world as a totality. And the answer to that seems to me to be something like the most fundamental feminine ethos does not scale. It's a local ethos. It's for infants and family members.
That's feminine? What? Dude, he was right in the beginning. I mean, up until this point is like a great way to advocate for how we as a nation, how we as a government could operate. Marx praised free time for all of us as a true measure of how far we had progressed towards socialism, says Professor David Harvey. And he goes, good, a Marxist in academia. 100 million plus corpses not good enough for you, buddy? Like, this is an insane thing to get mad at. Everything Jordan Peterson said here leading up to like how, like, this part is good. And not only is it good and correct, you could literally make an argument for a socialist organization of the economy with this argument, which is true. Racists also use a different version of the family unit as an argument where they say you wouldn't want your family to have, strangers come into your family. Like, they use that construct all the time to cut anti-immigrant propaganda or racist propaganda. So the family unit is actually a construct that you can use and expand to describe a nation state. So he's not technically wrong up until this point. It's just after that, he goes to a very weird place and he says that, like, one, caring about infants and your family is feminine, you know? Oh, David Harvey owned him. Dear Jordan Peterson, I invite you to join my free course, Reading Marx's Grundrisse. It could be a great way for you to read Marx for the first time. So when you try to debate someone like Zizek, maybe you won't abjectly humiliate yourself again. Rolled. You see those dudes calling ASAP feminine? I did. Korn had a really good tweet about that. He said, Twitter is the only place where they'll call you gay for impregnating Rihanna twice. It is true. People were literally, where is it? Does anyone have that tweet? I can't find it right now. Yeah, there it is. Only on Twitter will you get called gay for getting Rihanna pregnant twice. The emasculation of men continues. You can already tell who's the man in this relationship. That dude about to be a proud mother of two. Got him. It's like, dude, what are you talking about? Guy is roasting a baby. Oh, Rihanna's baby, not as cute as her mother. To be very honest, not to make fun of his forehead and face alone, but make him quite unhandsome. Guy is roasting a baby. That's also very Twitter. They did the line thing with Rocky. Hell yeah. Dude, this guy, at this point, this guy is just doing it for the clicks, right? Like, it's become a meme. Everybody knows it. That's why he does it, right? There's no way. He's like Nick Adams. Like, he recognizes that he is a meme. Rocky is a beta male that shamefully hid his cock inside of Rihanna twice. Cock shame. You just want someone in Rihanna's league to top him? It is very weird. It's like, fellas, is it gay to have a wife and 2 children and being in a loving relationship? Is just such an odd thing. At this point, nothing makes sense.